So much for joining us this afternoon. It looks like we have quite a few of you here already. Thank you so much. We appreciate you spending the time with us this afternoon. Hey Anita, thanks for joining us. We've got some fun fabric lines to show you. So hi Lynn, thanks for coming. Yeah, some very exciting fabrics, super pretty and fun things to show you. Standard kind of setup. We've got new fabric for you. We have yardage available if you'd like. So if you see anything, just let us know in the chat if you want yardage of it. Lots of pre-cut stuff. We have our mystery fat quarter bags, of course, and we do have some giveaways as well. So this week we have a cute little fat quarter bundle from Riley Blake here. So kind of a set of 3 fun neutral blenders. So that's going to be our midpoint giveaway. So we usually do it like kind of around after the mystery fat quarter bags. And then for our buyers giveaway, we have a great one today. We have the Table Toppers for All Seasons book. So there are many table runner, table topper patterns in here. Lots of different seasonal things and just some really pretty patterns. So you'll get the book if you win the buyer's giveaway. So we'll have this a little later on. It's great. You've got all of the patterns in here, and then the templates needed for some of these are in here as well. So super cute, lots of wonderful designs. We use this book in some of our classes, and it works out very nicely. So definitely recommend this one. Okay, so those are our giveaways for today. Ooh, good question, Michelle. I'll have to, that one doesn't sound as familiar, so I'm thinking maybe no. But sometimes when I see it, it'll spark a memory. So let me just see really quick. Let's see. Tiny Christmas. Oh, that one's from Moda. It doesn't look familiar. I don't think we went with this one. See if I can tell when it came out. Ooh, okay. I don't believe we got that one, but if we did and we end up getting it and I'm proven wrong, I will have it on here to show you. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for asking. Yeah. We do have some fabric that's been delayed, so if it's one of those situations where we just haven't gotten it yet, we'll let you know if it ends up coming in. So, but I from my memory, I don't think so. Okay, wonderful. Well, again, thank you all so much for joining us today. Since we were talking about Christmas, let's go ahead and kick it off with this one here from Northcott. This one is called Winter Song, and like I said, it's from Northcott. It is a super cute collection. You've got lots of classic designs, some nice little winter wreaths with the cardinals and the little chickadees, some holly, some little mistletoe in there. Really nice collection. Oh, that would be lovely, Michelle. I didn't get a chance to look at the free patterns this week. I know in the past, Northcott doesn't do a whole lot of free patterns. They usually have designer patterns that go with their collections, but that would be awesome if they have a free pattern to go with this one. I love this one with kind of the snow in the background there. Cute little pine cone wood star ornaments. And I was saying this morning on our Facebook Live, this one would be a wonderful collection if you're kind of looking for something that is going to last you through the winter season. You know, this one doesn't necessarily have to be Christmassy. You could totally have the cardinals and kind of the winter scenes throughout the whole winter season. So it's kind of a nice, longer lasting line in that respect. And here is the larger scale print. I'm going to open this one up just so you can see it a little better. It doesn't really show in just a quarter fold of a fat quarter. So here is that one. Yeah, so this one has 7 fat quarters in the bundle. And it's not the largest collection in the world, so I think that's almost every print from the collection. There is a border print that goes with this one, so it's not in the fat quarter bundle because we didn't want to cut it up, but it could be paired with the fat quarter bundle. Cute little mushroom. Just a super adorable collection. Very classic winter. I love that plaid too. Such a good plaid. Oh, thanks Jan for grabbing one of these bundles. So like I said, 7 fat quarters in here. Winter Song from Northcott. Really fabulous collection. Oh, I'll have to look it up. Yeah, they have some really nice patterns. I think I did that a couple weeks ago with one of the fall lines. I thought it was a free pattern. I was like, oh, it's so cute. And then I saw that it was a designer pattern. So I'm probably still going to look it up and see if we can get it though. Okay, so super cute. Definitely worth looking into. And I'll pop it away for now, but just your little reminder, anything that we show will still be up in our shop. So if you ever want to go back to it, look at it again, we always have pictures that go with everything, which is wonderful. So you can always check it out on there later. Okay, next up to go maybe with your winter collections, holiday collections you have coming up. This one is a beautiful, oh, gotcha. Before I get into this one, I'll answer Michelle's question. Yes, that bolt is the Haunted Mansion collage print from Three Sisters. It's a specialty print that they released. It's just one single bolt. And one of my first comments actually was, oh, that would go really nicely with the Raven line. So yeah, we can grab it and show it off later if you want. And thank you. I think Anita grabbed some of the Holiday Gala fat quarter bundles, which I have right here. So yeah, if you're looking for some holiday blenders, these are fantastic. They have a great textured background, lots of different shades in there, and a nice little metallic gold topper. Okay, Michelle, we'll grab that a little later. So this is nice little metallic gold, kind of a brushed look on top of that kind of speckled background. So these are great blenders. Lots of fabulous Christmas colors here. So you've got this lovely crimson red, a little bit deeper red than the other one. The other one was a little brighter, but still that fabulous gold metallic. And then some other wild cards. You've got this one here, which kind of, would be beautiful with some of the fall lines we have. In fact, I might pull this one and show it later with one of the other lines we have. But this one's kind of a deeper orange color. And then we've got a nice purple. Kind of throw into some of those other winter lines that you have. A nice blue. Kind of a bright cobalt color. Looks great with that gold shade. And this one's really fun. This is a kind of a brighter teal with pops of green. So maybe if you're making a little bit more of a modern or wild holiday project, this one would be kind of fun. And then it does work into more of the green. So this one's more of a grass green with different shades and the gold. And then a nice deep green for those kind of true pine shades that you might need. And thank you so much, Sally, for grabbing one of these bundles as well. Wonderful. And then all together, you can see them that way too. And we do have yardage of all of these, so if anyone is looking for yardage of maybe the red, maybe the green, blue, just let us know in the chat there, and we can grab that and do however much yardage you need. Okay, we do have a couple more of these, so if anyone else is interested, they will be up in the shop, so you can grab them there. Okay, awesome. Moving on to a little bit of a different season. Here we have the Warm Welcome collection from the Robert Kaufman. Forgot who this one was by for a second. But it is Robert Kaufman, and it is a beautiful autumn collection. And this one, I might grab that one orange because I feel like it might go well. We'll see. It might be too saturated, but okay. So Warm Welcome from Robert Kaufman. I'll show it all together first. Beautiful. So you can get kind of the color palette. You've got these beautiful warm browns. Thanks, Anita, for grabbing one of these ones. There are 9 fat quarters in this bundle. So a nice gold overlay on this one. Thanks, Martha, for grabbing one of these as well. You have this beautiful, almost tiled look print, which I think is just gorgeous. Lovely design idea to go with this collection. One of my favorites here, you have this beautiful kind of sage teal with leaves on top in those beautiful autumn colors. And then you have these little birds on here too, which are so pretty. This is a very elegant fall line, I think. Oh, absolutely. So dark green, red, rust, and blue of the blenders, those Holiday Gala Darlena. Do you want the darker red or the lighter red? Beautiful fall foliage print. This one is gorgeous. Beautiful golds on top. Okay, dark red, absolutely. Beautiful deep sage background color. You have that lighter shade of kind of that sage with the gold on top. This one I think would be such a pretty table runner, table placemats. Beautiful pine cones, kind of like a nice little autumn harvest. Yeah, so it really just depends. We have a few people here who, when our fabric representatives from each brand come and show us the different lines, it kind of just depends on the different lines they show us and kind of how many we decide to get and kind of the research that we do going into each line ahead of time. Also what sells well here at the store and what kind of the local area likes. There are a lot of factors that go into choosing fabric. So yeah, it's a lot. And if you're ever curious, you know, if we're going to carry a line, just ask. We do keep track of them. So yeah, it's very interesting. Like I said, we do some research on different lines and up and coming designers and everything. And we see the lines usually about like 6 to 8 months ahead of time. So before you guys see them like on social media, we've already seen them like months ahead of time because of the long period of time it takes to manufacture fabric. So it is a very interesting process. Yeah, and then Anita asked some yardage of the Welcome Home medallion type prints, sage color with the birds and bigger pumpkins. Yeah, absolutely. I'll finish just showing the fat quarter bundle real quick. So there's a light version with the leaf overlay and then the, yeah, large pumpkins. Do you want the lighter version of the medallion print or the darker version? Because there's the kind of brown shade, but there is also the lighter version here. Brown, okay, sounds good. Awesome. Okay. So we do still have a few of the fat quarter bundles available if anyone else is interested in grabbing one of these. There are 9 fat quarters here, so quite a good amount of yardage. But we did grab the actual bolts as well of those ones. So before we get too far ahead, I will run these ones of the holiday gala so we don't forget before we do the warm welcome.
And I believe it was 1.5 yards, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's going to be...
Oh, I think I'll... Oh, no, there they are.
All right, running 1.5 yards of this one.
Perfect. And I think Darlena asked for 1.5 yards of these, but if anyone else would like some, just let us know. We can always run more. Yes, we are going to show, that is the Frivolity line from Moda. We are definitely going to show that one today too. And we're running the Holiday Gala collection. We're running the 1.5 yards for Darlena, I believe. Might have popped out for a sec. Oh, just a 1/2 yard, Darlena? So I think it was a 1/2 yard of each.
We can do a 1/2 yard.
Okay, perfect. We're just getting that switched over real quick. Okay, so there's 1/2 yard. What's funny is I wrote, yes, this is the dark green. It's coming off a little bright on camera because I have it closer to the camera, but it is the darker version of that one.
All right, 1/2 yard of this one.
And again, if anybody else would like some, we can always run it again if we want to buy some yardage. And you can let us know if you want to change the amount as well. Okay. So there's that one. We'll grab the rust color here, which I was gonna say goes very nicely with the warm welcome collection too. So it's great for your fall collections as well. Okay, so 1/2 yard of this one. Let me know if anyone else wants to grab some as well. Ooh, I bet you're right, Michelle. It probably would look really good with that line. Yeah, absolutely, Anita. We can run a yard.
All right, I'll do a yard of this one real quick. And 1 yard.
Seeing it in person without having the Autumn Breeze in front of me, my guess would be maybe it's not quite as saturated in color as Autumn Breeze, but I do still think it would probably work really well. Yeah, so when we do auctions, most of the time we're just doing miscellaneous yardage, and how we do that is when we have something like this where maybe somebody saw it in our fat quarter bundle and they want more than just a fat quarter, we use our miscellaneous listing SKU that we have on here to run however much yardage you all are asking for. That way we can keep track of our inventory and we don't have to add all of the bolts that we have in the store on here. So when we do it like that, so somebody says, hey, I want a yard of this one, we'll put up a yard, we'll run it, that person will then bid, but it is the price listed per yard. Occasionally we do have other items that we actually auction off, like our mystery fat quarter bags that we're doing a little later, where we start at a lower price and then you all bid on the item. But when it's a miscellaneous yardage listing like you see on the screen, that is price per yard, so no need to upbid. It's just however much you want. Yeah, perfect. It's always a little hard to explain, but hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so Anita got a yard of the rust, so I think that was it on this color. Okay, next up we've got the darker red, and we'll do a half yard of this one for Darlena. But of course, if anybody else would like some, just let us know.
All right, running half a yard.
Perfect, thanks Darlena. Thank you, Anita. That is very kind of you. Okay, last one here is the blue with the gold. So we'll run a half yard of this one as well. And I believe that was all of the colors, Darlena, but let me know if I'm forgetting anything. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Perfect. So that was the holiday gala. I'll hop back to the warm welcome. So that is this collection here. Yeah, absolutely. I was just gonna say I've got the yardage, so we'll go ahead and do that now. So we grabbed 2 different pumpkin ones, so you can tell me which one you were thinking. This is kind of more of a packed pumpkin print. Like this one, kind of a little closer together. And there is also this one, which there's a little bit more space kind of around the pumpkins. There are the little pails with the cotton. Okay, perfect. Just wanted to, Ariana was smart and she grabbed both just in case. Okay, so we'll run, I think you said a yard of each of these. And then of course, if anybody else would like some as well, just let us know how much. Okay, perfect, a yard.
All right, 1 yard for Anita.
Perfect. And then if anyone else would like some, we can always run it again. Oh, perfect, a yard for Sally as well. So we'll start it up here in a minute. Oh, that's so fun, Darlena. That's adorable. I'd love to see those. Perfect. Thank you so much, Sally. Okay, yeah, Anita, I love that too. That kind of little shade in there of those pumpkins. So good. Some places go like really wild with it, but they did such a nice job of making it kind of the subtle, natural shade that those pumpkins actually are. Yeah, really beautiful. Okay, so I think that was it on this one. Oh, half a yard of the pumpkins for Darlena, absolutely.
All right, running half a yard.
Oh, that sounds lovely, Anita. Oh, I have them upside down, sorry. There we go, that's better. Yeah, that sounds, I would love to see that, Anita. It's always my favorite time of year. I love going to a good pumpkin patch. Wonderful, absolutely, Darlena, thank you. Okay, I think that was it, but any last minute takers on pumpkins? Otherwise, I'll move on to those other prints for Anita. Okay. Next up, we have the lovely kind of jade green blue color with the leaves and the little birds on there. And I think it was a yard of this one too, correct, Anita? Perfect. Okay, we're starting that one now, so Anita can grab this one, but if anyone else is interested, just let us know there in the chat and we can run it again. Love the little birds, so pretty. They do. They're just such a cute, fun little element. I love that there's like the little robin and the little chickadee. So believe it or not, we actually sell pretty much all of our fabrics. We do have a section where we call it our end of bolt section, and if you take the rest of it, you do get 30% off. If we do ever occasionally have some fabric that's maybe like an odd cut, we do donate to some local organizations around here. But most of the time, all of our fabric sells, which we're very grateful for. Okay, so there's one for Anita. Just let us know in the chat if anybody else wants to grab some. Okay. Yeah, you know, Michelle, we have actually talked about doing a whole kind of like sale show. My idea was to do it, so every year in August we have our sidewalk sale, and we, you know, get all of our sale stuff and we mark it down even more, and it's like a whole big event. And I was planning I thought it would be maybe a good idea to do a Whatnot show like the week of sidewalk sale, and have you guys have that option too. So that's a great idea. It's in the works, and we'll let you know when we actually plan it and which day that's going to be, because I think it's going to be a great show. So yeah, absolutely, Anita. Yeah, okay, good, Michelle. I'm glad you're into it. Yeah, I agree, Anita. I love this community, and I think everyone is always really supportive of each other, and it's super fun. So we're into it. We did also have an idea to do a Christmas in July day. We'll have to go through and plan that. If you're into it, we could do it next week. Might need to give us a little bit more time, but we have quite a few things planned in July. It's kind of busy. So yeah, let us know when you're interested in doing that, and we can maybe see if we can make it happen. Because yeah, that's always super fun. Okay, next up we have the kind of tile mosaic print here, also from the Warm Welcome collection. Awesome. Okay, good to get your guys' feedback. I appreciate that. We always want to know kind of what you're interested in and what you think would be fun.
All right, we'll run a yard of this one.
Oh, okay. I saw the thing up there from before, and I didn't know if we'd gone through it already because I looked down. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Yard for Anita. Let us know in the chat if anyone else wants to grab any of this one. Yeah, it is true. That is definitely a thing, and you know, we have quite a few ideas of what to do with sort of fabric scraps, and we know quite a few people who do different donations, and people who will sew scraps together for all kinds of different things, or not necessarily even scraps, like they'll make beautiful quilts out of leftover fabric. It's a great way to do that, and yeah, we're all about using what we have and making the most out of everything, so appreciate that. It's true, it's true. Awesome, absolutely. Yeah, lots of great resources for quilters. I feel like we're pretty good at like getting things together and making things happen, so. Okay, great. Well, that was the yardage we grabbed for Warm Welcome. Anybody, let me know if you're interested in anything else. Otherwise, we do have a few left of the fat quarter bundles themselves with 9 fat quarters in here. And we'll have those up in the shop for the rest of the show. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, beautiful line, Anita. I agree. I think so too. Really into that one. Okay, and I noticed Ariana grabbed this one too. She is on top of it today. So this bolt here, this is super interesting. 3 sisters, they do their beautiful collage prints with a few of their different lines. I think it was last year they released a collection of their favorites. So they had all of their favorite collages that they'd done. And this year, super cool, they have this fabric. It's one fabric, it's just this one. They didn't release a line that went with it. It is their Halloween version of one of their collages. So it's super cute and spooky. Is that the right way up?
No.
Upside down? Darn it.
It's always wrapped in
Let's see. Oh, this is, oh, you know what I'll do?
direction.
I'll do it this way. I'll hold it up. Yes, I love it too. We're gonna post it up here, and whoever wants some, is that still upside down?
That's good.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to, yeah, get as much of it in frame.
Back a little bit. There.
There we go. So yeah, so this is their whole collage. There's the roses, the owls, there's little bats and crows, some little spiders, skeletons. There's like a haunted mansion in the background. Such a fun print. So it's $14 a yard, and we can definitely see who's interested, and then we'll run it for each person. The beige right for the panel. I think Michelle, you're still talking about the Raven panel. I'm assuming that that's what you were mentioning. I'm not sure The only thing off the top of my head without having the panel in front of me is maybe it's like not quite as warm, but we could probably grab one of those panels and compare it. Awesome. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Again, Ariana's on it tonight. You know, actually, so this is one of the Raven panels that we have gotten for Halloween, if anyone else is wondering. It is a little warmer, so this outside shade here, a little warmer, but there are little pops throughout that do have some warmth. So there's like a pumpkin, there's like a little moth, and then the background, the moon, is actually pretty close. So yeah, absolutely. I would say, I think you could make it work, Michelle. I honestly do. Ooh, for backing. Love it. Absolutely. Would 100% do that too. So this is the Nevermore. It's from the Gothic Halloween collection from Clothworks. And they did this really cool little Nevermore crow. There's the Raven poem on there. It's a really cool collection. We did these a few weeks ago, but we do still have more of these panels. So if anyone wants the panels, just let us know. Okay, let me go back to the beginning. I'll see who claimed some first, and then we'll start running the fabric. And Michelle asked, so 56 by 60 quilt, how much do I need? Let me do the math in just a second. The panel is, here it is. So the panel is 24 by width of fabric, so about 42, 44, somewhere in there without the selvage. So yeah, so let's see. So you're gonna need at least 2 widths, and then how much overage do you want on either side? Oh, perfect. Ariana said 3 2/3 yards with 3 inches of overage. So we could bump it up to 3.5 if you want to make sure you have more than enough. Yeah, I'm telling you, she's got our back tonight. So let us know, Michelle, if you want to do 3.5 or just the 3 in. Let's see. I'm gonna, before we start getting too crazy, I'm gonna go back to the beginning, and I'm gonna start running some of this yardage so that people don't get lost in the mix of everything. So let's see, I think the first person that I have is Nicole, who actually, I think at the thing, the panel and a yard of the fabric. Okay, so.
And I don't think, I can try to make a quick listing while we run through those, but we don't have the listing already.
Of this one, yeah, we just did it yeah. So we'll run 1 yard first for Nicole of the yardage here. Oh, good, Michelle. Yeah, they are fantastic out there on the floor.
And what was this panel called again? Or fabric?
This fabric was, I think it was Haunted Mansion is the fabric. Okay, perfect. So 1 yard for Nicole. Yeah, and absolutely, if you aren't sure about it today, you can always shoot us a message and we can add it as a listing into our shop, or you can always call our store and get it that way too. Yeah, absolutely. Whatever you need, just give us a call or send us a message, and we'll sort it out for sure. Okay. So 1 for Nicole, and then I'm gonna go back here, see who is next. Darlena said 1.5.
All right, 1.5 yards.
Perfect, perfect. 1.5 for Darlena. I'll see who it looks like. Ash, maybe Ashley, MCC Ash, asked for some too. If you want to let us know how much you'd like. Oh, I didn't mention, oh, that's so funny. Yes, 2 yards, of course.
2 yards then?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much for reminding me. I do appreciate that.
All right, 2 yards.
Perfect. So 2 yards for Ash. Perfect. And then after Ash was Michelle, who it looked like you decided to go with the 3.5, I believe. Let me keep scrolling here.
She said 3.5. Michelle just said that.
Oh, perfect.
I just
Okay.
knew you were scrolling, so I think
Yep,
you gotta
I'm
say
like,
it
I'm
time.
going back through. Perfect. So we'll do 3.5. Perfect. And then I think we're caught up after that. Oh, I see. Okay, so I'm sorry, not 3.5. You're right, 2/3. I was thinking 1/3. So we could either do 3 3.75, or we could go to 4. Yeah. Four. Okay, perfect. We'll just go up to 4 then. Plus, then you'll have a little extra. You can, maybe you'll have a little bit to do a little pillow or wall hanging or something.
Give me a few minutes. I need to make a new listing for that amount.
Okay, perfect. So we're just gonna make a listing for 4 yards. That way you don't have to do it all in separate things. Oh yeah, that would be fun. And then Michael is also creating a listing for the panel too. So we didn't forget about that. We'll do that in a minute as well. But yeah, again, I'll just show it. I'm gonna try to show it a little closer so you can see all the little fun elements. Super cute. I kind of think it would have been fun if they'd made it in a canvas too. You could have done some really cool like decorations or bag or something. That would have been fun. Yeah, exactly, Michelle. I think so also. Would have been such a cool Halloween bag.
All right, the listing has been made. As soon as it updates, I will pop it up.
Okay, perfect.
There it is.
Ooh, yeah, it would have been great in a wide back. I wonder why they didn't do that. But then I also wonder, this is great. It would have been really cool if they'd done a full collection too.
All right, we're ready with the 4 yards.
Perfect. So the listing on there, the miscellaneous yardage, that's for 4 yards. So we're grouping it together for you, Michelle. Perfect. I feel like we should have gotten more than one bolt because I think we only got 1. But if their experiment was to see if people liked a Halloween version of their stuff, I think the answer is yes. Awesome. Okay. If there are, I think I grabbed everyone who said they were interested at the beginning, but if anyone else would like to grab some, just let us know. Okay, I think we are good on this one. Perfect. Okay. And I think that was a pass. Okay. I think I have one more. Yes, well done. We got through that.
I'm about 30 seconds away from getting
Oh,
this.
perfect. Okay, so we are getting the panel up right now, and we do have one more fall line to show you, and then I think we'll take a break and do the mystery bags, and then we'll hop back over into more of the kind of more summer floral bright stuff, which we have some exciting options there too. Okay, perfect. So I just need to update the screen there and we'll have the panel. So I know for sure, Michelle, you asked for some of this one. Oh, isn't that the other one? Okay, never mind. Awesome. Okay, so Michael just added the Gothic Halloween panel. Perfect. There's one for Nicole. I think we added a couple more up there in case anybody else. Yes, Michelle, we do have that line. We're going to show that one in a little bit. Awesome. Looks like we got a couple takers on the panel here. I think that was Nicole. Susan. Okay. It's true. It's a good panel. And you know what's funny is I keep meaning to grab one for myself. I feel like by the time I grab one, I'm going to go looking for it and it's going to be gone.
For the record, I checked the system. We had 4 total left.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Put
They
3
are
on there,
almost
just in case.
gone. Yeah, smart. Awesome. Okay. Well, perfect. We've got that. Yep. Awesome. Cool. Okay. Great. So I think we're good on that one. But yeah, I think we have one more. So if anyone wants to grab that one, go for it. Okay. So I'm going to show the last fall one, and then we might go into our mystery bags. But I kind of like grouping it together. So this line is very nice collection, again from Northcott. Oh, I've got the wrong listing up there.
Oh. The pictures look very similar.
This is Nature's Elements. I was trying to remember the name, so I looked over there and I was like, oh, I know that's not the name.
Good catch. Okay.
There we go. Okay, perfect. So Nature's Elements from Northcott. This one has some really beautiful leaf prints. It's a very subtle collection. The background has a really beautiful kind of printed linen look to it. Nice fern print. Beautiful green. Have this one with the dragonflies, and this one you can kind of see more of that beautiful texture on the fabric. Kind of gives it a linen look without being linen. It's still totally a quilting cotton, so that's really nice. Thank you, Jan, for grabbing one of these ones. So definitely more of a subtle look, kind of a day-to-day feel. Ooh, thanks, Sharon, for grabbing one as well. A nice soft blender, kind of a little bit of a leaf print on there, very subtle. Some nice ferns, nice soft look to it. This one is kind of more of a tonal print, a little more obvious there that there's the print. Yeah, the green and the dragonfly is definitely a good one. So that one. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, this one here. So nice. Let us know if you need yardage of any of these. Yes, a yard. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Yeah, we'll grab some of that one. Perfect. So here is the collection again. Let me just flip them over so you can see them all. So yeah, definitely a nice sort of more subtle, earthy feel. I feel like the warm welcome was like the elegant, like you want that out like during your fancy dinner party. This one's more like to have around day to day, nice little everyday table runner. Perfect. And this fat quarter bundle has 8 fat quarters total. So we've got that one. Yeah, these 2 tonal ones here. Perfect. So we'll grab those ones too. Okay. Awesome. And we do have this one. So this one is a dragonfly print. So we'll run a yard of this one. Oh, and half a yard for Nicole, absolutely. Okay, then we'll pop up that half yard listing in a moment.
All right, running half yard.
Perfect, thanks Nicole. And if anyone else would like some of this one here, just let us know in the chat. That's the fabric fold right there. Okay. Next up, we've got the green. And remind us, Jan, did you want just a yard of these ones as well, or different cut of these ones? Okay, yard of these too. Okay, and yeah, a half yard for Nicole after that. Sounds good.
All right, the 1 yard first.
Perfect. Okay, and then we'll pop up the half yard listing. Perfect, so there's a half yard for Nicole. Perfect. And if there's anyone else that would like some of this one too, just let us know. This is the lovely green of the collection. Okay. And next up, we've got the rust. So we'll do a yard of this one for Jan. I kind of wish this one was a linen. It would be such a pretty skirt or dress or something. Okay, any other requests of the rust here? Okay, I think that's it for the rust. Okay. Okay, and we do still have a couple of the fat quarter bundles available if anyone just wants to grab one of the bundles that you see here with 8 fat quarters. Awesome. They'll be up in our shop for the rest of the show. Anita did the math. It's 175 days until the big day.
We need like a countdown timer in a store.
We should. That would be hilarious. Okay. Awesome. Since Michelle has been so patient and asked for it, let's go ahead and do this one next. This is the Frivolity collection from Sweetfire Road, who is a designer for Moda. There are 8 fat quarters in this collection, and it's got all of her classic floral designs. That's kind of signature Sweetfire Road with the pinks and greens and golds. But then you've got some fun little elements like the added little bow in there. So that's kind of like the main floral print. And then you've got the adorable teacups, which is definitely the most requested. And for good reason, they are so cute. Some wonderful blenders to go along with this one. So it's beautiful sort of gold amber color. Yeah, there are different shades of the teacups. There's the green. I think there's the pink is in here, and I'd have to see what the third one is. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was thinking too. Kind of like a sweet Alice in Wonderland. Especially you've got the little mushrooms in this one on a nice little taupe background. It is super cute, and I thank you, Anita, for grabbing one of these bundles. It's kind of a nice late summer, early fall collection. I think that would be the perfect time to have this one out if you did a quilt. Here are the pink teacups. That's kind of what I was thinking too, Michelle, if I was remembering correctly. And then there's a beautiful kind of tonal print here in the green with some cute little woodland creatures. Thanks, Jan, for grabbing one of these bundles too. Oh, Ariana said cream with gold teacups and taupe with pink teacups. So actually, yeah, more colors. There are 4 different colorways of the teacups. So yeah, and oh, thank you, Martha, for grabbing one of these bundles too. Yeah, we can definitely do all 4 teacups if you want, and then matching colors to go with them. Do you have a preference on, do you want, for example, like the pink teacups, do you want a coordinating pink for matching then? Okay, perfect. So like pink teacups, pink floral, for example, or let's say you have the taupe teacup, you want something like this. Just want to make sure that we get that correct. Okay, perfect. So what we could do is we could just say it's an 8 fat quarter bundle, and I'll just write down 4 teacups, 4 blenders, if that works. Okay, perfect.
We have a 8 fat quarter bundle listing, so.
Perfect. So
Whenever you want to pop that up, I'll do that.
Teacups, 4 blenders. Awesome. Oh yeah, absolutely. No, I think I got your thinking. So teacup will have a coordinating print to go with it, and we'll try to do a different blender for each one, but in the similar color, so that way you have like a mix kind of all of them. Okay, perfect. Yeah, absolutely. We'll do that. So Michael popped up a miscellaneous fat quarter bundle there. I have my little note. What we'll do is we'll see that tomorrow, and we'll put this bundle together for you.
And I'm running that for you right now.
Yeah, so I think Ariana said the teacups do come in the taupe. And I think I saw a comment from Nicole asking for teacups, mushrooms, and green tonal. What color teacups are you looking for, Nicole? If you're looking for yardage of each of those. Or any of those. Okay. Oh, all teacups and mushroom colors. Okay, we have mushrooms in 4 colors too. So yeah, we can definitely just grab those. And we have 1 curated bundle left if anyone else is interested. Yeah, it does seem like a big line. Let's see if we can fit them all in here. No, not yet. So we are grabbing the mushroom fabrics now. Yeah, Moda lines are specifically known for being quite large. I would say a standard line is like 15 different SKUs, whereas Moda's like you can have like 40. They like to do big lines. Oh my goodness. Awesome, thank you. I'll like, oh, that works. Perfect, thanks. Okay, let's do teacups first. I think I'm missing 1 teacup. Maybe. The cream teacups? We'll wait for those ones then. Probably because there are so many. Let's start with the green teacups. So I'm going to pop them up there. Everyone just let me know who's interested in the one I'm showing, and then we'll start from there. Okay, perfect. So half a yard for Nicole.
All right, running half a yard of this one.
Perfect. So half a yard for Nicole of the green teacups. Awesome, thank you. And are there any other requests for the green background pink teacups? Otherwise, I will move on to the next set. Oh, yeah. I am guessing you're talking about this one. Yeah, we can see if we have other colorways of this. Okay, oh, no cream teacups, it looks like. It's just the pink, taupe, and green. So, Michelle, since we only have, oh, but there are 3 different mushrooms. That's interesting. I guess that makes sense. But since there are only 3 different colorways of the teacups, that means we need to get you another fat quarter. Do you want us to just throw in another fat quarter from the line in a different pattern? Or do you want us to, we can return the 8 fat quarters and get you 7? Just let us know what your preference would be there. Okay, I don't think I had any other takers on the green teacups. Oh, okay, so different, so we have pink and cream in the Starburst one as well. And I think it was, let's see. Anne asked if we're showing ombre fabrics. We don't have any ombre fabrics today. And then, yeah, it looks like no green of the Starburst print, just the pink. Yeah. Okay. And then we probably have the same in the animal tonal print as well. So yeah, so we only have the pink, taupe, and green in the teacups. So you would need one to match. So I could do 2 cream options instead of the teacups, and it's matching one, which would have been cream. Or we could just go down to, I guess 6 fat quarters. Okay, and Nicole said half a yard of taupe teacups, so we'll do this one next. Oh, perfect. And then we'll do a half for Jan as well.
All right, so starting with a half yard. Is that?
Oh, did we not do this one yet?
We have not done this one.
Oh, okay, so yeah, so one for Nicole and one for Jan. So Nicole, we're gonna run this one for you now. Perfect. I should really look at my phone as I'm looking down to write stuff. Okay, sounds good, Michelle. Or if you want, we could just do 2 teacups or 2 fat quarters of the same color teacup. So basically like a half yard of one color if you like a certain one better. So just let us know. And then a half yard for Jan as well. Perfect. Okay, next up we have the pink teacups. Half a yard of the pink for Nicole.
All right, we'll run that right now.
Perfect. Any other requests for pink teacups? Okay, looks like that is it for the pink teacups. So those are the different colorways for the teacups. So now I am moving on to the mushrooms. So first up we have the pink mushrooms. Okay, half a yard for Nicole of the pink mushrooms. Perfect. Any other takers on the pink mushrooms? Okay. Bend the pin here. Ooh, that was like a full L shape. Yikes.
Well,
I don't know how I did that.
make it fresh when I have to pile them over here.
Okay. Okay. Next up, we have the cream mushrooms. Oh, upside down again. Cream mushrooms, half a yard for Nicole. Perfect. Any other requests for cream background mushrooms? Pretty cute. Okay. Next up, we've got green. Yes, this one is called Frivolity by Sweetfire Road from Moda. So we'll do half a yard of this one for Nicole as well. Yeah, definitely quite a large line. Was this 9 or are we?
This was 9, yeah.
Oh, this one, okay. Oh, that's okay. This one is called Frivolity by Sweetfire Road through Moda. It just came out. It is definitely very much a Sweetfire Road collection. She does a lot of the pinks and golds and greens. So definitely looks like her for sure. Okay, next up we have the taupe mushrooms. Okay, and half a yard of that one for Nicole as well. And Jan, it looks like. Perfect. Okay, so that was Nicole's, and then we'll get another listing up here.
All right, we're running another half yard.
Yeah, Michelle, you're right. Ruby Star is coming out with a Alice in Wonderland line. We are getting that one. I'm super excited about it. I think it's a really good Alice in Wonderland feel. And yeah, I think that one's coming out in November. I could be wrong on that, but yeah. Oh, good. Awesome. Okay. And then here is the tonal green print. It's a nice warm green.
All right, running half yard for Nicole.
Awesome. Okay, oh, and Jan would like a half yard as well. So we'll run that one again. Awesome, thanks, Jan. Okay, perfect. So those were all of the ones that we grabbed. We do still have, a few different prints that we didn't show. We mainly were just showing the teacups and the mushrooms. But there are more for the line. So I think somebody asked about this one, this little starburst one. We have a few different colorways of that one. We have the large floral. Few different colorways of that large floral, and then a fun little small scale print as well. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure there is a main print in the cream. So yeah, we could definitely do like that one in the cream for sure. Okay, we'll do that. Let me make a little note on the little sticky I made. So 3 teacups plus the main cream. Yeah, with a matching blender. Perfect. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, were you looking for this one, or like the starburst, or the small scale floral with the leaves? Okay, yeah, I think this one had some other colors. Um, we'll check on that one and see what other colors we have for that one. Perfect. Yeah, absolutely. We'll see what we can find for that one. Okay. Perfect. So we'll check on that. I think we had a couple more of these ones. If anyone else is interested in just getting the bundle that's kind of already put together. Oh yeah, we do have one of those left. So if you don't want to have to make the decisions on your own, we already have a pre-made one here for you that has a good mix of all the different prints. Oh, perfect, thanks. Okay, so it looks like it also comes in a pink background with gold leaves. And a green background with pink florals and lighter green leaves. And then the actual cream one here. So 3 different colorways. Yeah. Yes, so let me grab, we're gonna grab that bold, but we can just run a half yard of this one since we know what the line is. Perfect. Okay, so half of the cream for Nicole. Thank you. Okay, pop that on here. Of course, thanks you, Nicole. Oh, I just dropped my sticky note. Okay, got it. Okay. Whew. Can break a sweat here, guys. Okay, so I think that is it for the frivolity. Thank you guys for grabbing so much of it. It's a very fun line. Michelle, we'll get yours all put together for you tomorrow. And yeah, there's one more left if anyone else wants to snag it before they're all gone. Okay. Awesome. I'm going to put that there so don't forget. And I think now we'll go ahead and get started on our mystery fat quarter bags so we don't, or so we make sure we get to those. Okay. So grabbing the first 5. So we've got all of our mystery fat quarter bags here.
We already got a pre-bid by the looks of it.
Ooh, exciting. Okay, so for anybody watching that may not know, our mystery fat quarter bags, we have them in little bags like this. They are fit to kind of a specific theme. There are 5 fat quarters in each one, and it is auction style. So we started off at $6, and then everyone bids, and whoever wins gets to pick which one they want. So like I said, it is fit to a theme, so whoever wins gets to choose. I'll just kind of go through here 1 to 5, and then we'll get started. So at number 1 here, we have Summer Garden. 2 is Moody Forest. 3 is Wovens. 4 is Groovy Floral, and 5 is Lovely Neutrals. So with that, we'll go ahead and get started here. It looks like we have a pre-bid from Lousy Fang. I think you are new around here. So let us know if you want. I kept meaning to ask earlier, if you want to share your name, go for it. But it looks like Sally has the top bid. Oh, and it looks like Sally is our winner. Thanks, Sally. Can let us know which one you'd like. Number 4. Okay, number 4 is Groovy Floral. Pen over here. Okay. Oh, Allison. Hi, Allison. Thanks for coming by today. Hopefully you've enjoyed it so far. Okay, Groovy Floral is right here. So this one is super fun. Lots of bold floral prints. Kind of a fun color palette. There's a little blender. And some more fun florals. Super fun. Yeah, same, Allison. It's nice to meet you too. Thank you. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Sally. Okay. And we'll go ahead and start up the next one. Hopefully everyone who maybe hasn't joined us before kind of understands how it works now. Looks like we've got a few bids so far. I see, looks like Susan has the top bid here. And last 5 seconds. Oops, I'm pre-bidding. Awesome. And last few seconds. And it looks like Susan is our winner. Thank you so much. Let us know which one you'd like. Number 2. Number 2 is Moody Forest. This one is one of my favorites. It's so pretty. Lovely color palette here. Some beautiful some foliage prints, some kind of cool blenders to go along with it. Very nice. Thank you so much. Okay, moving on to our next ones here. Okay, there's Allison and Anne. Oop, I see Kayla. Back to Anne. There's Maisie. Oh, Kayla and Allison. Back to Kayla. And last 5 seconds. And it looks like Kayla is our winner. Thank you so much. Let us know which one you would like. Number 1. Okay, perfect. Thank you. And if I'm not mistaken, I think maybe you're new around here, so thank you for joining us. Okay, Summer Garden is the first one right here. So we'll take a look. We've got some adorable prints in this collection. some beautiful soft florals, cute little garden print, nice little blender, and some other kind of smaller blenders to go with. Perfect, thank you so much. Okay, last two here. Number 3, we have wovens, and number 5, we have lovely neutrals. So some really fun options here. It looks like you have a bit from Allison. Oh, back to Allison. I think I saw Nicole in there. Oh, there's Nicole. Oh, there's Echo. Last 5 seconds. Oh, there's Allison. And last few seconds again. Awesome. It looks like Allison is our winner. Thank you so much. You can let us know which one you'd like. Number 5. Okay. Okay, some lovely neutrals here. So we've got some nice little neutrals with a little pop of pink, it looks like, as well. It goes very nicely with some of the other ones here. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay, that brings us to our last one of this round, which is our wovens print. And we've got some awesome different types of wovens in here. So we've got some shot cottons, some kind of different woven prints that I think are super exciting. So we'll go ahead and start up the next one here. And there's Susan and Nicole. Back to Susan. You know, I actually thought there were more neutrals in that one too. I think maybe I labeled that one wrong. So if you're looking for more neutrals, just let us know kind of maybe what neutrals you're looking for, and we can swap some of them out if you want. Okay, I think I see Stacy has the top bid with the last 5 seconds. And it looks like Stacy is our winner. Thank you so much. Okay, so we've got a beautiful mix of some blues and purples. We've got some space dye. We've got some K-facet stripes. Some more space dye in a couple purples. And a lovely shot cotton here as well. Okay, and that is it for the first round. So, oh good, Stacy, I'm glad you like them. I will move on to the second round here. Okay, sounds good, Allison. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read through these really quick. So at number 6, we have Low Volume. Number 7 is Seaside. 8 is Mod Prince. 9 is Serene Blues. And 10 is Harvest Pinks. Perfect. So we'll go ahead and get started on these ones. Looks like Anne has the first bid, and then Sally. Back to Anne. There's Allison. Back to Anne. Back to Sally. Oh, back to Anne. We'll go back and forth here on this one. And last 5 seconds. And it looks like Sally is our winner. Thank you so much, Sally. And let us know which one you'd like. Number 9. Okay, number 9 is Serene Blues. Okay. I'm going to take a look at this one. We've got some beautiful, very serene prints, some gorgeous kind of watercolor look with these beautiful blues mixed in. Nice blenders. Gorgeous blue leaf print. And a nice little cream neutral there as well. Awesome. Thank you so much, Sally. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Okay, next up, we're going to go ahead and start up the next one. Oop, I saw a couple different ones there. There's Kate. There's Anne. I saw Anita, Susan. I think I saw Echo in there. And, oh, looks like Anita has the top bid now. Last 5 seconds. And it looks like Anita is our winner. Thank you so much. Let us know which one you'd like. Low volume, absolutely. Okay, and we'll take a look. We've got a beautiful mix of some very soft shades and very subtle prints. Perfect to kind of mix in wherever you'd like. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Anita. Okay. Oh, good. Thanks, Anita. I'm glad. Okay, next up, we have our last 3 here. We've still got 7, 8, and 10 available. So we'll go ahead and start up the next one. Oh, bid from Echo. There's Kayla, Anne. Oh, Echo, Susan. Oh, a couple pre-bids. Nice. And last 5 seconds. Okay, looks like Susan is our winner. Thank you so much, Susan. Let us know which one you'd like. Number 10, perfect. Okay, Harvest Pinks is this one right here. So we've got this lovely collection right here. Some lovely soft pinks with some really fun kind of more fall colors and some kind of fall themes here. Some nice little kind of corals thrown in, kind of a nice warm feel. And some kind of more of an acorn color. Wonderful. Thank you so much. I hope you like those ones. Good. Okay, last 2 here. At number 7, we have Seaside, and number 8 is Mod Prints. So between the 2, we'll get the next one started. Okay, there's Anne and Echo, Anita. There's Woof It Up, Echo. Back to Anita. Oop, there's Anne. Oh, looks like Anita back to woof it up. And 5 seconds. And it looks like Woof It Up is our winner. And I feel like you've told me your name before and I have forgotten. I apologize. If you want to share that too, go for it. I think Michael has it in the description there. At least we used to have it in the description. So there are 5 fat quarters in each bag. So each fat quarter kind of retails, what about $3.50, $4? It depends on the fabric. So what, like anywhere from like, I think a standard would be, ooh, nice. Yeah, sorry, I got distracted there.
Basically between $17 and $19.
Yeah, somewhere around there. And Linda, perfect. Thank you, Linda. Okay. Perfect. But you know, we do a mix, so sometimes we do flannel, so it's a little higher, or wovens are a little higher. So somewhere around there. Okay, number 7 is Seaside, which is this one. And this is a very beautiful color palette. I love how this turned out. You've got some coral, some nice kind of water texture, some kind of seaside birds, beautiful shells, and some shells in more of a blue-green shade. Perfect. Thank you. Awesome, absolutely, thank you. And yeah, all of our fabric, it's all the same quality. So all of the fat quarters we have in the mystery bags are like fat quarters that we sell in the store. So they're just cut right off the bolt. We do all of them ourselves. So all of the quality of the fabric we're carrying stays the same, whether it's new yardage, sale yardage, or fat quarters. All of it's going to be great quality. We do not mess around when it comes to quality of fabric around here. Okay, awesome. Thanks, Linda. So that brings us to our last one, which is mod prints. So a little bit of some modern fabric here. Good, I'm glad. I remember, yeah, you got the Tim Holtz egg print. That one's so cute. Awesome. I'm glad you liked it, Linda. Okay, so starting up the last mystery bag of the evening, we've got number 8, mod prints. Okay, a few different bids here. There's Anne, Susan, Anita. And it looks like Anita's keeping the top bid there. Last few seconds. And it looks like Anita is our winner. So you get mod prints. Wonderful. Okay, we'll take a look. Got some really fun prints. Looks like we've got some Ruby Star Society in here. Yeah, I think they're very usable moderns. You've got some nice blenders in here too, so not too scary. But then some other kind of fun prints like this pink palm leaf and some more modern floral. That is, yeah, I love hearing that you guys are from all over. That's so cool. But yeah, you'll have to, you know, someday, if you're on the west side, you got to stop by. Okay, so that is it for our mystery bags. Thank you so much, everyone. We will message you, Allison, afterwards. And yeah, thank you all so much. It's always such a fun time doing all the mystery bags. We really enjoy them. So thank you. Okay. Before I forget, let's go ahead and do our giveaway. Oh, that's awesome. that's cool to hear, Linda, for sure. Yeah, definitely stop by if you're ever in Washington. We'd love to have you. Okay, we popped up our giveaway, kind of our halfway point giveaway. We'll do our buyer's giveaway a little later on. But this week, for our midpoint giveaway, we are doing some fat quarters. So we do also have a fun little Riley Blake sticker that we're gonna pop in there as well. And then we've got a nice little neutral collection for you today. Some nice little tan, almost looks like cloud print. A nice solid there, white cream solid, and then a really fun brown sort of fun geometric line work print. Perfect. So all three of those fat quarters and the cute little sticker. Oh yeah, so a charm pack is basically a little pre-cut bundle of 5-inch squares. So most charm packs have about 42 5-inch squares in them. They're great if you don't want to have to do a lot of cutting, and there are tons of patterns out there called charm pack patterns. And yeah, that's what a charm, I'm not sure what charm packs we might have on in the shop right now. I'm not sure which Western you're talking about, Anita. I was going to throw in some of the Frivolity charm packs, I forgot.
The only charm pack is in there is Berry and Charm. Or Berry and Pine, sorry. Berry and Pine charm pack.
Oh, for the giveaway, got you. That makes way more sense. Thank you, Anita, for clarifying. Awesome. No, I have worked here for quite a while now, but I'm not the owner. Sarah and Devin are actually our new owners of the store. They are lovely, and yeah, I just love fabric, so I'm right here with you guys. Yeah, so the Berry and Pine, that is basically, yeah, Anita's right too, a great way to get all of the lines. So if you kind of want a little bit of everything in the collection, it's a great way to do that. Also, it's just super fun to have the 5-inch squares and work them into a pattern. Oh, that's very kind, Allison. Thank you. No, we have not shown it. We actually, I think, had saved it from a couple times ago. We just have it in here. We can definitely grab it and show it off, though, if you'd like. Yeah, we can definitely grab it. Sometimes certain lines will just, or kind of pre-cuts, we'll leave in the shop just to have around if we know we have quite a few of them. So, oh, that's a cute idea, Anita. A little puff quilt out of charm packs. See, that's a good call because cutting all of those squares would definitely take a good amount of time. Awesome. Yeah, we'll grab that and we can definitely show it off. Yeah, so a puff quilt, how do I describe this? So you have basically a quilt of squares, and there's this special technique that you can do where you kind of turn the edges a little bit, and as you're sewing the rows, you basically stuff, because it's kind of basically kind of a, oh, what is that called? Quilt, oh my goodness. Just left my brain. You're doing the backing and the quilting and everything all at once. Quilt as you go. Thank you so much, Ariana.
Can we show a picture?
Oh yeah, thanks.
I don't know how well it'll show on.
I could not think of quilt as you go. I don't know how well it would show on camera, but Michael has a little picture. So it looks like that. And basically, as you're sewing the rows together, you're stuffing each little square with basically like polyfill or something like that. So it gives it this really cool puffed look. They were super popular like 3 years ago. I think they're still pretty popular, but they had a big trendy phase And yeah, they're super fun. Oh, and it looks like Yvonne is our winner of the giveaway. Thank you so much, Yvonne. We will put that together as a little bundle for you and get it out to you. Absolutely, thank you. Stuffing pockets of squares. Yes, that's a good way to put it. Okay, so perfect giveaway. King size puff quilt. Oh, Darlena, that sounds amazing. You're like OG puff quilt in 1977. I need to see a picture of this. Next, when you pick up your next order, I need to see a picture because that sounds amazing. Okay, Ariana grabbed us a charm pack of the berry and pine. So this is what it looks like. It's just a little pack. You can see all of the pre-cut 5-inch squares here. And you get basically every print, every colorway from the collection in the charm pack. It's all just cut into 5-inch squares. So they are super fun to have around. I love them as quick little projects. So if I know I have like a baby shower, wedding, or whatever, and you don't have a lot of time, pre-cuts are a great way to kind of, you find a charm pack pattern, make it up real quick, and they are fantastic because it really cuts down on your cutting time. Yeah, so sometimes, depending on the line and how many colors and how many prints there are, sometimes they'll give you extra of like the main one or some of the other ones. So a lot of the time, yeah, you'll get like 2 of each square. But it does depend on, how many prints are in the collection. But yeah, I think they'll usually go with like a couple of the main, if anything else. So yeah, so we've got that one on the screen now. The listing is on there if anybody wants to grab a berry and pine one. Yeah, Anita's right. They're great for other things too. Pillows, zip bags, table runners. Yeah, mini charms are cute too. Those are the 2.5-inch squares. Adorable. So yeah, that is the berry and pine charm pack. Wonderful. Okay, so yeah, these are just up in our shop if anyone else is curious. Sometimes we'll leave this kind of thing in for a little bit if we know we have more. Yeah, we still have some pre-cuts for berry and pine. We still have Yardage. We have some of the little zip bags that came with it. Some of the little, I think we've 1 zipper pull pack left. Yeah, we've got lots, and we do have a kit coming hopefully soon for berry and pine too. So we'll let you know when that's in as well. Yeah, we have charm packs for a lot of different things. We don't always have them on Whatnot. If you guys are interested in charm packs, we can definitely show more in the future. Usually when we get a collection of fabric, if the manufacturer offers pre-cuts, we get a little bit of everything. So yeah, we will definitely do more charm packs if you're interested. They're great beginner friendly things too, because sometimes all the cutting can be kind of intimidating. So having something like this is a great place to start. So would highly recommend charm packs for that too. Okay. Okay, getting started on more fabric then. Next up we have a super cute flannel collection. So this is flannel. And we have little fat quarter bundles here, and I'll open one up so we can take a look at each of the prints. So this is from Lewis and Irene. It's called Loch Lewis. It is an adorable little Highland Coo collection. So you've got the classic little Scotland Highland cows, or coos as they call them. Yeah, and it is a flannel. Oh, thanks Anita for grabbing one of these ones. It's super soft. I'm very tempted to get some just to have a cozy quilt to have around, because I love these little thistles, and the little Celtic knots are super cool. Thanks Martha for grabbing one as well. And it's a fun little color palette too. I love the little purple and green combination. Some of the actual yardage, there's some other colorways, but the main sort of color scheme is this purple green, sort of sage green combo. And yeah, in the flannel, it's just too cute. There are little castles in the background. It's adorable. There's a nice little pop of this kind of deep raspberry color that's really pretty as well. Their nice little dot. This is one of, I think this is one of their basics that they have, but a nice little purple dot, and more of the main print in kind of a creamish gray background. So again, super cute. There are all 8 fat quarters. Thanks Anita for grabbing one of those. Was that, I missed that one from before?
Let's see.
Might have been from before. I'm not sure. Or if you grabbed 2, that's
she grabbed
fair.
the other one. Oh.
Oh, and thanks Nicole for grabbing one as well.
So do you think we have the option to add more?
Yeah, I think we have yardage, more yardage of this, so we can add more fat quarter bundles, and we can definitely grab the purple thistle as well. Are you thinking this one here? Perfect. Yeah, we can definitely grab yardage of that one. Any other yardage that we want to grab while we're grabbing that one? I think this one would make just a cute little simple throw quilt. Yeah, the plaid. We could do the plaid too.
And I restocked this one.
Oh, perfect. Oh, and the green coos. Absolutely. Okay, and yeah, we added a few more bundles there if anyone else wanted to grab the fat quarter bundle. Okay, so I think we're just waiting on the yardage for those. Perfect, thank you. I'll try to do an order here. Okay, so here is the purple thistle Celtic knot print. Yeah, absolutely, we can do 2 yards. We'll just change it to, yeah, 1 listing. That way you don't have to do it twice.
All right, running 2 yards for this one.
Perfect, thank you, Anita. If anybody else would like any yardage of this too, just let us know in the chat there, and we can always run more. Okay, perfect. So 2 yards of this one. Perfect. Next up, here is the plaid. And let us know if you want the same amount on these or if you want a different amount.
And Nicole wants 1.5 yards.
Oh, perfect. I think Nicole was the one who requested the plaid, I think. Yeah. So, okay, let us know if anyone else wants any of the plaid. I think I got confused.
All right, running 1.5 yards.
Perfect. So here's 1.5 yards of the plaid. Wonderful. Thanks, Nicole. And then, oh, okay. Anita wants 2 yards of the plaid as well. This one would be cute backing, actually. I think I like the idea of a plaid backing.
All right, 2 yards. All right, 2 yards of this one.
Perfect. Thanks, Anita. Thanks, Nicole. Again, if anybody else is interested, just let us know. We can always run more. Okay, perfect. And then next up, we've got the green with the Highland Coos. Okay, perfect. 2 yards for Anita.
All right, running that.
Wonderful. Okay, and then if anyone else wants any of this one, just let us know. We can always run more. Okay, looks like that is it on this one. Wonderful. Thank you, everyone. Definitely a super cute collection for sure. Okay. Ooh, a darker green background for the Coos. There's a taupe background, and I think that might be it. We can double check, but this is a taupe, kind of a brownish taupe. Oh yeah, absolutely. We can do this one too. Are you thinking 2 yards of the taupe as well? Okay, sounds good.
We can just run that right now, though.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna write 2 yards here. Awesome, thank you. Okay, yeah, so this one is called Loch Lois. It's from Lewis and Irene. It is a super cute little flannel coo collection. We do have fat quarter bundles available for this one, and then we do have some yardage as well. So if you're interested in either one of those, let us know. Michael just posted the bundle on there so you could see kind of all what it looks like together. And yeah, there are 8 fat quarters in that one. So just let us know if you're looking for anything else. Oh, I do have one right here. It's adorable. I think it's so fun. Love the like soft color palette. It's just, it has a very like cozy feel to it, which is great. Okay. Sounds good. I think that was it on any questions regarding the flannel. I can always answer more questions in the future too, if anyone is curious. Otherwise, I think I'll go ahead and move on to the next line, which we are super excited about. This one is our Strawberries collection from Ruby Star Society. We just got these ones in. I know there are lots of people that have been waiting for the strawberries. So this is just our bundle that we put together. We do have other colors of the strawberries, so just let us know. And we did mix it with the Ruby Star Speckled blender, so we have some of those thrown in there too. We were trying to pick the ones that matched the fabric. So different colors. So you've got the light pink, which has the little kind of gold color in there as in addition to that green that's in the strawberries and the little metallic gold. You know, that's the thing. You can just keep working. There's always more things to make, so it's never a bad thing. Awesome. Which quilt kit are you working on, Anita? Some cute pink speckled. Ooh, Anne of Green Gables. I love that one. Super cute. Okay, so those are our little strawberry bundles. Oh, thanks, Mandy, for grabbing one. And like I said, let us know if you're looking for any of the other colors in the collection. We can always grab yardage of these too. Oh, good, Anita. I'm glad you found something that she'll really like.
And I think you missed, but Maisie also grabbed a bundle.
Oh, I did miss that. Thank you, Maisie. Awesome. Thank you so much. I love these. I got some of the little notions that go with the strawberries too. I loved it the first time they released it, and I was so happy to find out that they were releasing just a whole strawberries collection. So yeah, so we had a collection from Riley Blake. It was Anne of Green Gables themed. I'm not sure. I'll have to check and see if we have any more. We might have sold out of them. But yeah, so with this one, we have the little strawberry pin tins. We have the wide ironing board cover. We have some of the little Miori Notion boxes that all go with the little strawberries. So it's adorable. Oh, and I forgot to grab the bolt. We also got the Selvage Magic bolt, which is the Ruby Star Selvage fabric that they just released too, which basically has like almost every selvage from the last like 11 years that they've created into like one fabric. So if you want to see that, we can grab that too. And it came out at the same time as strawberries, so that was fun. Yeah, Maisie, I'm not gonna lie, when we got it in, I got one too, and it makes me happy as well. Ironing is not my favorite thing, and so having a happy ironing board cover makes things a little more fun. Awesome. Okay, so that is strawberries, and oh, thank you. This is the fabric that I was talking about. This is Selvage Magic is what they're calling it, and so it's just all of their fun little designs from over the years, because they do so many fun selvages, which is a great use of space on the fabric. I know people were collecting them for a while, so this is kind of like a fun way to just include it all in one piece. Yeah, absolutely. We can run some yardage of this. Just let us know how much yardage you're looking for, and we can run some of it.
Alright, I got Nicole wants a yard, so I'm gonna run that one first.
Perfect. So we'll do 1.5, or I'm sorry, 1 yard, just to even 1 yard for Nicole. And then Maisie, we can do 1.5 yards. And then I think, yeah, whatever asked for some as well, and you can let us know how much you'd like. We can run that too.
Alright, now running 1.5 yards.
Perfect. Thanks, Maisie. Oh, okay. I see. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it's so cute. I think it's really fun. I think it's just a great way to kind of put it out there for everyone, make it accessible to everyone, and I love that. That's funny, Anita. We do have some really cool yarn places around here, I'm just saying. We've got it all.
We have like 3 or 4.
Yeah, and actually one, so for those that aren't familiar, you have Spokane and then Spokane Valley, which is where we are. And above Spokane, there's kind of like our I don't know what you would call it, like orchard, sort of farmlands, which we call Green Bluff. And just recently we had the Yarn Barn open up there, and it looks like a really cool store. So I've been meaning to go there. I'll go check it out. I'll let you know. Awesome. Okay, so I think we did what we needed of that one. Cool. Okay, wonderful. And yeah, we've still got a couple strawberry bundles left. If anyone's curious about other colors, can let us know or give us a call. Okay, next up, another more modern collection. This one is Midsummer from Art Gallery Fabrics. So they have a beautiful summer floral collection. So starting off, one of the main florals here, you've got this gorgeous green and pink with that soft yellow. Beautiful print. We've got some smaller florals. This one is a beautiful soft yellow. Cute little plaid. There's one of their blenders here that they use in their different collections and sell separately. Another gorgeous floral. I love this really soft blue that they're using. Just gorgeous with that green and those subtle pops of pink and purple. Beautiful. Got that little bow print again. Well, they look like little bows to me, but they're kind of little geometrics too. They can be whatever you want them to be. One of their soft florals that they have. I love this kind of tossed floral. Kind of a little sparse, so you get more of the background, which is great to have. Kind of breaks up more of those bold prints. And then this is one of my favorites. I love this really vivid saturated green. You really see those big leaves and sort of that grassy feel with all of those beautiful pink and purple florals. Beautiful. And this is Midsummer. Get these all go in the right direction again so you can see them. Just a really beautiful summer collection. Awesome. So in addition to this cute little midsummer line, I had to pull this because some of the gals on the floor put together this bundle. They curated it to kind of incorporate a few of the different art gallery lines that we have. And I just thought it was so cute. I had to pull it and show it to you guys because I just love how they incorporated all of these different art gallery prints. It looks like they were all made to be together. So I do have the marigold and other art gallery prints mixed in a 10 fat quarter bundle here too. If anyone like me also thinks this is just beautiful looking. It has some marigold, I think it has some slow summer, it has some deco stitch and some other lines in here too. So that one is also available up in our shop. So, oh, thank you, Mandy, for grabbing this one. Awesome. So that one and the Midsummer are all art gallery. And yeah, they're beautiful summer fabrics. So if you're looking to make like just a fun project for summer, I definitely highly recommend any of these ones. So, okay. Wonderful. Well, I think that is all of the new fabric for us today. Yeah, I think that's it, unless anyone has any special requests. We'll go ahead and do our buyer's giveaway in a minute. I just want to make sure that anybody's not looking for anything else before I go there. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and get it started. Our buyer's giveaway today is the table toppers for all seasons. So you've got, it looks like 12 different designs, and you've got anything from, you know, the beginning of the season, Valentine's and St. Patrick's Day, through the summer, fall, and winter Christmas. So some really fun designs in here. You have different templates for each one too, so you can do some fun things. Different techniques are included. So yeah, really fantastic book. And yeah, just a great little giveaway. So make sure you enter to win this one just up there at the top of your screen. Should just say enter. Fantasy prints. We do have, I think, a couple lines. We have, I think, some unicorns. We have some dragons. It kind of depends maybe on like what kind you're looking for. Also, like some are more juvenile, some are more kind of leaning more mature sort of fantasy. So yeah, there are options. And I can also take notes for next week too, so we can kind of prepare ahead of time and have some stuff to show off. Ooh, what am I working on? I just finished a quilt. I wanted to try out the flannel too. Yeah, we can definitely grab some flannel for next week. But yeah, I wanted to try out the Fabulism wovens, so I made a whole quilt using those. So I have to piece the backing so I can quilt it up. So I'm excited to finish that. And I have a couple quilts that I've started and haven't finished, so I should probably get back to those too. I'm gonna write these ones down so I don't forget for next week. I've got flannel, fantasy. I did. I really liked them. I thought they were beautiful. I didn't have too much trouble with like fraying or when I was piecing them. I did starch them ahead of time, and that seemed to really help. And then I just, you know, lowered my stitch length a little, and I think I really liked them, so I'll let you know. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Well, the giveaway is still going a little bit. Take some, I was going to write down also, we had a request for more charm packs. We were going to do our sale fabrics soon as well. So we'll have that soon. I can't think of any charm packs that we have at the moment that have dragons. Some of the more fantasy lines that we have, the distributors don't always do pre-cuts. So the ones that we have currently, we don't have any charm packs for. We just have yardage or fat quarters. But we could see what we could find for you. We have a kids dragon line coming in, I want to say it's either July or August. So actually I guess this month or August, from In the Beginning. Fairies. We have a Peter Pan line that has some fairies. But that would be the whole Peter Pan line. I'm assuming if you're asking for a charm pack, you probably need a few more prints to fill it out. But you might be able to mix the Peter Pan and the dragon one if you're going for more of a juvenile feel. So we could keep that in mind for the future so that when that line is released, we can look into it. Okay, and it looks like we are drawing our winner, and it looks like Kayla is our winner. Thank you so much, Kayla. We hope you enjoy this fun little tabletop or table runner book, and you can make some fun projects with it. So thank you so much for joining us. Teen Girl. Yeah, I don't know. The closest thing I could think of is that Alice in Wonderland line that's coming out later this year. It kind of has, it's a little more of that, not exactly fantasy, but what I imagine like a teen girl who likes fantasy might like. But I'll keep that in mind. If she's not super girly, we have a few things that could work. I'll see what we have, and then next week we can try to, we'll show you and see if anything will work. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, we can come up with some ideas then. So, yeah, can leave it up to what we have. Cool. Okay. Sounds good. Cool. Okay, well, I think unless anyone else has any more questions or anything, we're going to see if we can find somebody to send you off on a little raid too. But thank you so much for joining us today. Really appreciate everyone. Thank you so much for joining and for maybe getting any fabric or just staying to watch. We really appreciate it. So thanks, Anita. Hope everyone has a great rest of their week.
And we'll send you off to So Happy Crafting. They're always a nice group to read.
Awesome. Thanks.